Hello, hello.
Hello.
Greetings. Welcome back
To the NINEBARROW Woodland.
It's been some time since we've been here. My goodness, it's been some time since we filmed any updates because, well, you can probably hear the mewling of this little one. I mean, he's a lot more comfortable than he looks, I assure you. He really enjoys being in the Ergo baby.
He's been out for a couple of walks already, so
yes, we're starting slow. We're going to have him up to about 15 miles by next week. We've been away from Dorset for a really, really long time. We've been our surrogate who carried Josh was living up in Gloucester, so we moved up there for slightly longer than we had anticipated. Because
we didn't see April in Dorset.
And that, whilst it was for a very good reason, it's lovely to be back.
Surely it is.
And to visit the woodland, and suddenly it's spring and the trees are just, my goodness, they are doing great guns.
So we're going to walk back to the pad, but
yeah, we're going to head back down to Rose Cottage. We'll give you an update on the way. Grandpapa Oak, you saw behind us. You're covering the camera with your hand there,
oh good, sorry.
Jane.
Start again.
No, we're not going to start again. This is usually it's me that does the filming, but I have my hands slightly full at the moment. So if you turn the camera back towards us, James.
Yes.
Great. Right. Cameraman 101.
We're a bit sleep deprived as well. So.
Do you want me to take the camera?
Yeah, you can do that. There we go.
Grandpapa Oak looks a little brown, as do a lot of the oak trees. They're much later than the rest of them.
What's the saying? Is it oak before ash?
In for a splash. Ash before oak. In for a soak, which is all fairly meaningless. We haven't got any ash, so we can't actually compare.
But might be in for a wet summer, according to that old saying.
We might be, yes, okay.
But who knows?
The glade, I'm not going to show you that. you might just see it over my shoulder. It's been neglected.
April's great for weeds, so when we've been neglecting it for the whole of April.
We have. We'll get back on that in the not too distant future. Kev's been maintaining the paths through the middle of the woodland. But you'll be able to see kind of as we go. If I tilt the camera kind of over there.
Got some chestnut growing there.
Yeah. The hawthorns are doing absolutely unbelievably well.
Cherry?
Is that cherry?
Wild cherry
Goodness,
up there.
the cherry here is doing really, really well. Vols have got a few more. There's an area which we're calling Volopolis. In the middle of the woodland, yeah, we don't really understand why they seem to like the trees in that area more than everywhere else.
But realistically, we've only lost another 20 or 30 out of 1,000 over the winter, so
it's not too bad. It's not too bad, but everything's looking very verdant. Everything's smelling great. We've had a bit of rain here today, and it's just starting to spit now, which is why I've covered Josh's head up there so he doesn't particularly appreciate.
He's quite a chilled out baby.
He's very chilled, but he doesn't particularly appreciate the thermal shock.
No,
the thermal shock of
going out for a walk.
Or a nappy change or anything. Actually, to be honest, yeah, it's really good to. It's really good to be back. The bird box. Okay, it's so irritating because we had a massive power cut here while we were away, and it basically blew out the camera. And I now can't restart the camera without opening up the box. And I have had a bit of a look at it today. There is a nest. There may be baby birds in there, but I can't be absolutely certain. And we are just going to play it totally safe and just leave it. We're not going to
stick our noses in and start poking around.
No, we're going to leave it well alone.
Yeah.
So this is year 3. We will not have seen any birds actually fledged from that box. But maybe the 4th year will be the one.
Lucky?
4th time lucky.
We're getting to the bit now with all the silver birches, and they are going
holy moly
crazy.
Prepare yourself for this because these are just insane. We're going to walk through the middle here. I'm going to turn it around as we go. These, I'd say silver birch has been by far and away
The happiest.
the happiest in the woodland.
Twice as tall as us.
If I back away from you,
12 foot.
yeah, and that is not even. That's not even the tallest one. I mean, there's probably one a good 2 or 3 feet
Yes.
taller than that over there.
Silver birches are very happy up here, including some oak trees that have decided that they're going to go for vertical growth over everything else.
Oh, this one!
And
Oh my
just-
goodness! Look at that! Look at that!
I'm assuming that will poke out some laterals at some point, but
So we will be back up here. We'll bring the drone up and give you a kind of sense of exactly what's going up. The other bird feeding camera, it is running. We haven't been able to fill it up quite as regularly as we would like for obvious reasons, but we will attempt.
back on it.
We'll attempt to get back on that. But we should say an absolutely huge thank you for all your well wishes for the beginnings of our life as a trio.
yeah.
There have been more messages and more cards and presents. Oh my goodness! And we have tried to try. We read absolutely everything that you write. We just haven't replied to absolutely everything that you've written because it would take us about 3 months. But we do appreciate it.
Yeah, we felt a lot of love, so thank you ever so much.
And yeah, if you can hear kind of grunting and mewling in the background, he's happy.
He's getting ready for a feed.
He just makes quite a lot of these noises. So, I think that's it for the woodland. Yes, I mean,
all right.
it's going all right. Life is, continuing to be a little bit quiet for us, as you can probably imagine. Walking holiday on the horizon in a couple of weeks, which is pretty exciting. This guy's obviously really looking forward to his first walking holiday. So rehearsals. I barely played an instrument in 2 months, so really need to get back on that because my fingers are a little bit rusty. Can just about remember the words though, I think. We'll find out when we do a rehearsal tomorrow. First one went okay then. Right. See you soon.